Hopefully I just caught that corn moved on its own. That was mad. That. Hopefully you've seen that. Like literally just as I started recording. Anyway, this is obviously this Packhorse trail here. I don't want to go up top and never see this again in my lifetime. So, you know, it's one of these things you just have to film. And then obviously all the water is only a little trickle at the minute that's coming up. That valley's completely empty now. Kershaw farm. Joseph Kershaw left for London aged 13 and sailed to America in 1748, joined by his brothers William and it looks like E-double-L. I can't make that out. They settled in South California by the looks of that. Colonel Welcome to Tales of Basil Brush. So we're going back to Blackstone Edge. It's another Blackstone Edge series video, but we're just going further behind where we was before. We was at the Roman Road last time. So let's go over to Batings Dam and to see if there's anything the same from the Roman Road and the and where we're going, to see if there's anything that's similar, because there's a Packhorse trail that looks very similar. So we'll go over there now and have a quick look and have a look at some of the history. Anyway, let's get to it. Hopefully you enjoy this one. So we're probably about here on the bus. Get the bus there, and then the Batings Dam's just further on from where it was before, further on down. You can just see it there on Google as the bridge goes right across, and that's what we're looking at today, that bridge there that just moves across. Today we're at Batings Dam. Now the reason why I've come up here is because it's obviously starting to rain again, so I want to try and get some footage to see where, well, if you've never seen Batings Dam before, I'll explain where it is. And the reason why I'm here is obviously because there's some history to look at whilst the water's down. So before the rain comes properly, as it's probably going to rain today, and it gets, you know, submerged, I want to try and get some footage of this and go with the Vox feed, see that you can't get Vox recordings when there's been water. I don't know if this is true yet, but this experiment more or less is a video. And you know, it's an experiment for me to understand more about some of the equipment that I use. So I'll show you around, yeah, and we'll have a look. Around. It's pretty cool around here actually. So let's have a look, shall we? Check it out. Look, the dam's over there. Yeah, like the water's usually higher than this. It must come like up to here usually. So just have a look at the dam over there. Like the water's well down at the minute, and it's just starting to rain. So the water's obviously, I think it's like up to there, I think, that mark there, maybe. Anyway, oops. Right, forgive the wind, yes, I might have to put some narration over. I'm not sure how bad the wind's going to be. So check it out round here, look. I want to get down to that horse pack thing that I don't know, which is very similar to what we've seen already in Blackstone Edge videos. So it's starting to rain, so I'm just going to take cover under the bridge. So I'm going to have to stop filming for a minute, yeah, see if this rain passes. But yeah, I just want to get some of this. You can see obviously where the water's been up to for the past, I don't know, at least decade I would have thought. I don't think the water's been down this low, you know, since maybe the 1990s, I'm not sure actually, I don't know the history of this place. So I'm going to come filming here for a minute, yeah, to see if this rain passes, and then we'll see if we can get down to that bridge down there, which is very similar to, I think this is connected to the Roman Road, you see. Anyway, we'll cut it here, more footage here. I've just come down a little bit more, like one step, just to try and show you, just try and zoom in for you, where the water is at the minute. So try and have a look. Oh, there it is. So it's only a little trickle at the minute that's coming up. That valley's completely empty down there. And here comes the rain. Just what it needs, really. So we're just at the tunnel now. The markings are quite mad, so I thought I'd come down to the actual tunnel for refuge. And you'll never ever see this tunnel, usually because it's submerged. Seems to be a bit less water here for some reason, whatever. So I'll try box recordings in here. I shouldn't really get anything, to be honest, unless there's someone with me, but I hope that's not the case because I'm trying to do an experiment. So anyway, we'll try it now. Take one on the box. Let's have a look at this masonry work. Beautiful. So it looks pretty dry actually, it's just a bit windy. No box sound, which I thought that'd be the case. So it's a bit more sludgy down there. I want to be a bit careful. Right, I just want to go on normal camera just in case this box fucks up. That's really, apart from muddy feet. Starting to sink now. See, there's nothing coming through either device, and I think it's obviously because anywhere that's been submerged, you really won't get anything. No, nothing. This is just a thermal camera. Just had a quick look at the temperatures around, and you know, just looks pretty cool. I think a bit of thermal imagery on the old Packhorse trail. Anyway, I'll crack on the video and let's have a look at some more stuff. Right, rolling on back on the camera. I'm not sure what they were used for, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. But you can just see the water burying through now as it comes from wherever. Look how sinky that is. It's just starting to sink now. Get some more shots of that. It's a bit more harder up here. Crazy to think that this has been submerged for I don't know how long, a long time, and I'll probably never see this again in my lifetime. So, you know, it's one of these things you just have to film. And then obviously all the water is just obviously right over. I'm not quite sure how it is up on the bridge. I'll have to have a look from previous videos, maybe on Google or whatever. But if it's raining at the minute, I'm good here because I'm not getting wet. Take some photos anyway. It's bad, you know, because there's people watching up on the bridge. Anyway, they're probably just over there, don't think it. But yeah, it's a bit of a window on this one. So we'll try and move away and get some more good shots. I've got some shots of action. It's just hard to think, like, you know, this must have been on a trail where the horses used to come right over. Trying to these signatures in the wall, look at this. That one. So that looks like I don't know what that represents. It's like 2 and an X. It's quite interesting, to be honest. And you've got, that must be from water corrosion or something, maybe. What else we got on the wall that I can see? More corrosion there. That must be corrosion. But it goes to show, like, this is my medieval stonework and it still sits here today, although it's been submerged all this time. So anyway, we're going to try and get out of here. There's some kind of metal bar there. Oh mad. Hopefully I just caught that corn moved on its own, that was mad that. Hopefully you've seen that. Like literally just as I started recording. Anyway, this is obviously the Packhorse trail here. I don't want to go up there because it's too windy, so we'll walk over that in a minute, and that's like the modern day bridge now. people obviously use it to get across. I heard there was, I think on the other dam over there, I think there's like used to be an old pub on the other side, but yeah, I don't know what that is over there. It looks like an old coffin or something. Look at that. Check it out. Look, it's hard to see from here, but there's loads of junk around here. It's like someone's bathtub over there. Check it out. As if someone's like throwing a bathtub off the thingy, off the bridge, because that's probably what that was. A bit of fly tipping, and just chucked it in water, whatever. But you know, it's a beautiful structure. You check out some of this brickwork, look. Hopefully it doesn't fall on me. Check out that tackle, huh? And they just start laying it with that. And one in, whatever they fucking did back then. But there's no cement there. It's just all like into place, I think. Just into place, loads of bricks like that. I'm probably chatting loads of shite now, but that's probably just what they did back then. But anyways, can't knock it. Can't knock a bit of old history, can you? Anyways, see if we can get some more stuff that's well, anything that's any interest really. Let's have a look. So this must be the old Packhorse trail. Very similar to the Roman road, maybe what we've seen at Let's have a quick walk over to the dam. So look at the rock formations here. I don't know if that's from mining or I don't know if that's natural. I'm not sure. But we'll see what else we can pick out from the dam, because there's, you know, it's not just about the that what I think is a Packhorse trail. And there's another one over there. I can see it actually. We'll go and have a look at that one too. So we'll just have a mooch around anyway, and then if we see anything, I'll show you. Like that. Whatever it is. I can see it. I can't see it with that rock formation there. Anyways, carry on down. Try and get this in quick. There's like a little see it over there. I don't know if that's like the same as before. That tunnel thing there. It might just be a water thing. I'm not quite sure. But it's starting to rain now, which is a bit of a rocky area to be honest. And then some big dirty clouds there, so we'll have to try and get a move on. See what we can film before it pisses it down. Film as I can before we get pelted with a lot of rain. These, I don't know what these two are. I've seen these stones are very similar to what we've seen before on Blacky Edge. And like you walk up the trail, yeah, and then you get these stones as like markers or whatever. I don't know if that's nice soil that. Check these out. Now, I recommend pushing them off because you probably get bad luck or whatever, so I'm just going to leave them be. So I thought I'd film this before. You see the bridges over there. I've got a long walk back as well. Right over them hills I'll have to go. Anyway, I don't know what that tackle is over there. Let's have a look. So we'll just see what we can capture before we go. Because obviously the water's, you know, well up here usually. So this must be some kind of I'm not sure what. I can only spectate what that is. Them were already put there, I think, from obviously the wall that we just looked at. It's the same kind of stones. And you can imagine, like, you know, the water levels are well higher than this usually, as it holds all the water back. Yeah, right, I'll take some pictures anyway, and let's carry on and see if we can find anything interesting. I think that used to be a pub, but I'm not sure, yeah, but I think one time that used to be a pub. And that'd be a pretty cool pub, that, if you ask me. Obviously someone's bought it now, whatever. But yeah, I think people used to come here and then go to the pub for like a meal or whatever. I think that's true, if it's that one. I don't know if y'all remember that. Now, if you're not from the area, you probably won't know. But that's a bit of history there for you. Rain seems to have stopped now, so just see if we can, unless it's moving, but just see if we can capture what I can before, because I'm going to have to walk into it anyway and just get absolutely pelted. But it's all worth it for a video like this, because this is footage I'll never be able to, you know, go back to or recreate or whatever, so it's well worth it. These are markers, them, aren't they? As you get them on the fields and that when you cross boroughs. There's a little black sheep there, look. What's happening? You good? Got all these sheep, look. This is the bridge, look. Got to go and say hi to the black sheep, and maybe this was the walk that you took when you came up to the finger, up to the pub. I doubt it. Oh, he's getting off. Look, see, he don't want to talk. What's happening, my friend? Oh, right, the rain's starting now. Just don't explore now, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's quite windy, this dam, isn't it? I'm sure that was a pub, you know, I'm definitely sure that was a pub. Anyway, it doesn't really make any difference, to be honest, because it's not the pub now. Wonder what they're used for. That they're mad, aren't they? Them concrete things. So it's good that people don't jump off this bridge, because obviously bridges are usually a suicide spot for people. But I don't think there's any deaths on this bridge. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. So let's hope there isn't any. Look at that big dirty bit of cloud coming from me over there. That's where I have to walk. I've got to walk home. And this is one big dirty drop, this. So I made a film here once, and obviously we threw a dummy off the top, and it was funny, you know, because I threw the dummy too early and the cameraman weren't ready, and that was a funny story, that. You can see what the dam's stopping. It's obviously stopping all that flooding, so the water has to be managed so the valley doesn't flood. And then obviously there's another reservoir down there, like another feeder one. But it's mad what's exposed when there's droughts. Now, I'm scared of heights, me, so I have to. It's one thing that I really don't like. Let's have another look. Honestly, like, heights just do me in. It's like me, equilibrium just goes. But we'll try. As long as I can hold on to something, I'll be right, man. But yeah, I can't be doing with heights, me. Let's have another look. Okay, I've held onto the rail, and look at that. The hose pipe's just blasting it out there. It's like almost nothing's coming out. So I wonder if that's been pumping the whole time. You know, obviously because of the water. It must have been. That's obviously the UK countryside. If you're not from the UK, that's what the countryside looks like all the way through United Kingdom. just that really, and then you get a farm or whatever. Right, another look. See, there's the barrier. Oh dear me. It's just crazy to think that you won't see that usually, that shot of the Packhorse trail on the bridge. Probably getting a bit boring now for the viewer, but for me it's like, it's a bit of a thrill because yeah, so anyway I'm going to cut it here, probably end the video actually mate, because there's not much to show you. So obviously I've tried to show you everything now, so there's not really much else to show you, but it's just obviously just footage for well, it's footage from my channel because it's something we'll never see again. Anyway, I'll cut it here, get some photos. I might roll on something if there's something, but I think it'll be ciao for now from me. But nice for watching. I don't know what this box is about here, that's a bit mad, isn't it? What's that about? Can you open it in that? Can't open it. Anyway, peace for now. There's not really much else to show you, like I said, so I'll cut it here, and then if there's anything else to show you, but nice for watching. This is the last bit of history. I don't know what used to be here, but it just says here that Wakefield and District Waterworks, Batings Reservoir, opened the Right Honourable Henry Brooke MP, 3rd of May 1957, in the presence of Wakefield Waterworks Committee, 1956 to 1957. And then you got all the people there from that time. Oh, who died during the construction of this reservoir? Hold on a minute. All right. So these are the men that died. So also in the memory of how many were there? 6. Philip Surgery, Kenneth Greatorex. That's obviously a foreign name. And it goes to show that foreign workers were here at that time. That's, I don't know what, signaller and then shot firer, I'm not quite sure what that means. Anyway, rest in peace to them. Peace for me. And it's a long walk on. See you later. Won't you have whatever. See you soon. Video, yeah, because I'll tell you where it was in my last. So it was at the Blackstone previously. So we've come from Blackstone Edge, yeah, and we've gone all the way up this to Batings Dam. So I'll have to, so that's obviously where I am. So it's a big dirty walk to there, and it's a big dirty walk back into Littleborough. So anyway, this is obviously the board, but I covered this board in the last one up there, up Blacky Edge, but it just tells you about the Pennines area, the landscape, and it tells you about the Packhorse routes, which we was talking about. And the bridle ways, and it says it's just crisscrossed with all kinds of walkways or whatever. So hopefully we can find that path, whatever, next to the road, and make our way back. But it does veer off onto the moor. Either way, it shouldn't really matter. Anyway, it's the end of the video now. See, the weather's dirty and dark, so time to go. Anyway, peace. I've just found something here. So this plaque, I thought it was someone's tree, but it's not. It says historic site of Batings Gate, Soyland or whatever, the Kershaw farm. Joseph Kershaw left for London, aged 13, and sailed to America in 1748. Joined by his brothers William and it looks like E-double-L. I can't make that out. They settled in South California by the looks of that. Colonel Joseph Kershaw, 1927 to 1791, merchant and state legislator, I think it says. Erected in 2002 by Ripon Parish Council and the Kershaw families of the United States of America in recognition of the friendship between our two countries. So that's something interesting, isn't it? I'll just zoom in a little bit more so you can see. And that's the EWL that I can't make out, his brother. Might be a letter missing, there might not be. But yeah, this is the dirty walk we have to do now to Rochdale, 8 miles. Let's do it! That was one dirty walk, so we've come from right down there. Probably can't see it because I've been walking for time. There, distance, we've got the Rochdale sign. Woohoo! Been a big dirty walk this, as you can see. The clouds are quite low because we're quite high up, so I'll keep walking anyway. But this is really the end of the video. Yeah, the route back's a really dirty one, so I just thought I'd take a bit of footage whilst I was way back, because the clouds are really low. It's always interesting round here when the clouds are dead low. As visibility is really poor, and this could be one of the reasons why there's many accidents round here. And it's obviously one of the hazards is when you're, especially at night time, if it's black ice. And there's obviously many deaths on this pathway and stuff like that. And this is just the last bit of footage really, by the reservoir on the way back, spooky looking reservoir there. So let's just have a look at these clouds on the way back too. Check that out if I'm mad. Half rain, half not rain. There's a bit more coming in over there. But it's a bit, I thought I'd capture that because that looks fucking pretty cool if you ask me.